If you're struggling to come up with niche ideas, I got you covered in this video. I found some really good niches, different ideas, different angles, and I want you to keep in mind, how can you be different from these t-shirts on here? I'm just showing them, or the designs, I'm just showing them to you so you can understand what is making sales as of right now. And I share some different concepts with you and go over the different ideas. Okay. And then also too, I also create the different designs and share the prompts with you in an image AI generator. Okay. I use Ideogram, ChatGPT, and Nano Banana. Okay. I use those three to just compare them and give you an insight of how they work and what the different prompts I use to create these ideas. So you're learning that too, as well as I'm finding these niches for you. And always make sure that you're double checking for trademarks and copyrights. That is very important. And if you find value out of this video, all I ask is you smash that like button. Let's get into it. All right, so the first niche idea is going to be this happy starfish Santa hat Christmas design. It's pretty cool, right? Very simple, nothing too crazy about it, but like certain things like this, I was like, how come I didn't think about this idea to share it? But it's a really cool idea. I think it's cute. They have it priced at $13.38. Let's go down. Let's see how our BSRs are working today. Oh, nothing there. Let's see. Okay, we have a result of 1.1 million. But now with something like this, it's still like it'll make one sale and then it'll drop down. But when I see something like this is more of one of those designs that seem to do good for Christmas every single year. Okay. This is a really cool design. I think it's really cute and obviously it's different. Come over here, you're going to see that we have some other designs in this niche. Let's go down. You can see like they're doing, this one's a cool one too as well. I'm really a starfish. I'm a human cautionist. These are all cool ones. Okay. Really cool niche. I like it a lot. Now, everything I'm going to be using in this video is going to be down below in the description. If you haven't signed up for the top research design vault, that's going to be down below. If you want 20 low competition niches every single week with keywords, different design angles, and prompt ideas, it's going to be down below. And okay, you get that every single week. I deliver that and you get access to over 1,400 research niches back there. And this is one of the image generators that I personally use, is the Ideogram AI. I have a link down below in the description for that tool as well. Let's go over the prompt right here. You can see the prompt idea right there. Okay. And look at this cute little guy they created. Really cool with the snowflakes. Another one right there. Just a cool one. Pretty cool how they put the t-shirt design in there. Season greetings. That's a really cool one too as well. Okay, now next thing too is also to keep in mind with any of this stuff I'm sharing with you, you just want to understand like the different concepts, the different ideas. Okay, there's different angles. So this one I shared with you, like what else can you do? If you see like it's making okay sales, it's going to make more sales when it's closer to Christmas. But with this type of style, what else can you do with this? Can you do different dogs? Can you do cats? Can you do different types of sea creatures? Can you do that? Yes, you can. That's the idea behind this. So making sure that you follow along and understand, okay, look at Merry Christmas. Okay, I'm going to do a different types of food. What can I do? A taco? Can I do, you know what I mean? This thing of different ideas, ideas with now this one right here, 4.6 out of 5 ratings, 69 or 5 reviews, 69 ratings. Merry Christmas pizza, Christmas t-shirt. Now, is there different ideas, different words you can use here? Okay, keep that in mind. And you can see that it's $19.99 with a $13.38 discount. That's interesting. Let's see, come down. We have the last 30 days. You're going to see that looking at this BSR chart, you're going to see it's made a sell and it's made a sell. So every time it drops, so within the last 30 days, it's made 1, 2, and 3. Now, the lower the BSR, the more volume that's going on right here. So the more volume, what does that mean? The more sales. So usually if you're going like below 100,000, you're probably doing 5 to 10 to 20, 30. It all depends at the time of the year. You can see that, but this is looking good. It's making sales in the last 30 days and we're like, what, 2 months out and a few weeks from Christmas and it's making sales already? That's a sign right there. That means Christmas designs are making sales. Come over here. Merry Christmas pizza. Did we look at that one too? Yes, we did. Okay. This has a result of 159. Okay. This one has a result of 784 for Merry Christmas Pizza Christmas Tree t-shirt. Come down. See the different ideas here. Okay. All right. Let's come over here into Ideogram. You're going to see the prompt that I actually put in right there. Now, this is what I'm talking about too. Look at Merry Slicemas. Instead of Merry Christmas, Merry Slicemas. That's not a bad idea. That's a good idea. And actually, AI thought about that actual design idea and look how cool it is. Come over here, look at this one. This one's pretty cool. It has 3 slices tiered up. This is another cool one too as well. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, there's another one. I like this one. So you take the elements too as well. Keep in mind, like, when the AI is creating you the different designs, you want to take a look at the different elements in there, because you can create a whole different t-shirt because it created a really cool element. Now, understanding that and applying that are two different things, right? But look at it, understand, okay, you're trying to get it to create the design that you wanted to create, but it's created such a cool design. Like, what else can you create here? Okay, there's different ideas, different concepts. Next one, this cute Corgi Thanksgiving leopard pumpkin fold. Look at this cute little guy. Okay, got the little beanie on, the pumpkins, the leaves. It's really cool. Okay, cool little guy right here. So we have it, has it on the sale. Amazon has that sale. It's probably locked. You're seeing that it's making sales, and we're looking at the key. You look at the keywords too. You're gonna see Thanksgiving, pumpkin, fall. So it's definitely making sales. It's actually making more sales right now. I think it's probably because of that Thanksgiving idea for the t-shirt. But look at it, that Thanksgiving keyword. Okay, and then if we come over here, we look at the results. 203 Corgi Thanksgiving leopard pumpkins t-shirt, food comas and fat pants. That's cool. I like that one. I get the idea. So those patterns too, you got to pay attention to those type of patterns when you look at this. Is the one we're just looking at. There's different patterns, right? Thinking ahead. So right now Halloween's going crazy, but Thanksgiving is starting to make sales. Okay. Now I'm using a little bit of a mixture of, as far as, this is the prompt to put in right here. I think I forgot to put cozy automation up. A cute Corgi dog. Okay, let's try that again. This is inside of ChatGPT, and the reason why I'm showing you just the different image generators is because I want you to understand. Okay, let's compare them as we're going through this to give you an idea. Now, with ChatGPT, it does take a little bit of time to generate a image, right? It seems like it just takes, out of all of them, like ideogram, it seems like it's faster, but ChatGPT takes a little bit more time to do the whole process of the image. So we'll come back to that one. You can see that one that it created. It's not bad. Pretty cute little dog, right? But we want it to be a Corgi. Now, with that one too, that concept, keep in mind, like, what else can you do here? You can do different types of dogs. You can probably do a cats. There's some really cool stuff. There's, like, you can see cats, dogs, cool Corgi with the glasses. So looking at patterns too to understand what is going on, that is one way to do that too as well. One thankful mama, as you're going to see, 4.2 out of 5, 8 ratings, come down last 30 days. So this is more, I think this is more towards like Thanksgiving, yeah, thankful, because you're being thankful. Think of stuff like that, mama, thankful stuff. Moms and thankful and Thanksgiving, that's what you're thinking about right there. It's made one sale already. And you see that, okay. Now we come over here, we have a result of 1,000, a little bit more competition here, but don't be scared. Don't be afraid of that, okay? I feel like when it comes to certain things like this, a lot of people are scared of competition, but there's so many sales, so much sales volume when it gets time of that year, they will crush. They'll make tons of sales. And we can see what they did too. They did different color women, not just this style right here. They actually add, so there's a black woman, there's like a little bit of a like brownish woman right here. Okay, so just adding like different colors to the women, it would be a good idea too as well. This one is just more of, I think it's just like the illustration is just, you can see the hair and there's really no color there, but adding to that as people want to make, I think it's a really good idea because it can go to like different demographics and stuff like that, and people that want to be, they want this type of shirt, but they want it in their way, right? Which is really cool. Now you come over here, okay? Now you can like trendy illustration. You can see the prompt right here, and it did a pretty good job. Look at that, thankful mama. Okay, you can do, or so we do what, one thankful mama. I think this one right here works good too, though. Thankful mama. It's a really good job. Look at that. That's pretty clean, right? Eyebrows, glasses, lips. Like, this is nice. The hair. One thing too, you can also make it match that person by changing the hair. Okay, that would be a good idea too. Okay, that's a cool one. So you can do, like I said, like a white woman with blonde hair. So that would be a good idea too as well. Just think of like different types of glasses. Pay attention to stuff like that. The different color glasses, different color skin, different colored glasses, colored hair, the different type of little bow right here, the leopard print. You probably could do something else. Different colors of that. So there's several different ways that you can approach this right here. Let's go back over here and see if it's done. Okay, there's our Corgi. Cute little guy. And this one is, it has the actual beanie not covering the ears, more of on top of the head where the ears are actually there, visible. Pretty cool, right? All right, next one is this Saint Cardinal bird Christmas tree. So now think of different birds, think of different everything. Like this right here, this one of these trends right here. I spotted this back in like 2018. Okay. And that's, what was that, 7 years ago? That's how long I've been doing research and sharing it with you guys as far as the understanding the research. I've been doing this for a while, right? This right here, just taking like dogs, different types of cats, birds. You can do your favorite foods. Think of different foods. Think of like Italian culture. Think of Mexican culture. Think of American culture. Think of every single type of culture you can possibly think of. Okay. Think of it in your own culture. Okay. If you're watching this and you have an understanding, you get an idea, try it, because most likely if you know it and you know it's going to work for, let's say, like your grandpa, your grandma, or your mom, or your dad, or your aunt, or your cousin will like it, most likely it's going to do good because it's going to relate to them. Okay. You're not trying to sell it to them. You're trying to sell it to everyone in a way where there's 20 people that like that design. Because if you do it that way, you think about it that way, that's one way to create a top seller in a niche. Now, if you come over here, St. Cardinal Bird Christmas Tree Lights t-shirt, you have a result of $389. Okay. And come down. Let's see. Some more cardinal stuff. Pretty cool. Now, I used the Nano Banana inside of Gemini. Okay, Google. And this is the actual, you can see that's the prop right there. And this is what it created. Pretty cool, huh? Did a decent job over here. I like it. Did a really good job. If you want 20 low competition niches every single week, I have the top research design vault down below in the description. You get keyword ideas, you get the niches, you get the design prompts for each of those niches to give you an idea of how people are creating these different types of designs. And then you get the different design angles. So all that's going to be down below in the description. You get access to over 1,400 research niches, and that's growing every single week. You get fresh ideas. Now, let me know down below in the comments, which one is your favorite niche this week? Make sure you subscribe with notification bells on and give this video a thumbs up, because I'll be dropping more niches next week. And if you want more low competition niches, watch this video right here next. Thank you very much for watching. Peace out.